Welcome back to Let's Play New Legend of Zelda Second Quest. I am Nitro6003. Today we are going to do the following. Get ourselves an enemy bait. Also get ourselves some heart containers. Get ourselves the white sword. Clear out some levels. And get ourselves the small wallet and the letter. So we should be able to easily take care of all that in this part. The only problem with the hammer, as you could probably tell, I mean, it's a great weapon to have, but it's slow as molasses. So, it is white sword strength, but bear in mind that it's slow. And it takes a while to recuperate itself. And you can get hit very easily. And I'm gonna grab this 100, this 10 over here. And believe it or not, having the hammer is really a good thing. You know, especially against dark nuts. The faster ones, maybe not so much. It's not as great, but I mean, you do have the opportunity at some point to get a crip ring and really make your life easier. So just clear out some of these enemies here. And then the path remains the same, up left, down left. Which is really nice. And I would not worry about the Lionels if I were you. Just ignore them for right now. You know, because we will be able to take care. I mean, you could take care of them with the hammer, but again, because it's so slow, you really risk yourself getting killed. And I am gonna leave one here. I did realize that I made a mistake in the last part, and I want to apologize. I tried pushing the block without the power bracelet, which is not a good thing because it won't push. But I will rectify that in this part. So here is one of the heart containers we will get in this part. And then we'll see. We should be able to clear out some levels too. Probably levels 1, 2, and 3. They're really short, which is really nice. Now on this screen, you obviously have Lionels, so be careful. You know, just kill all but one enemy on this screen. The quicker you do that, the better it is for you. You know, having the magic shield and the blue ring makes this so much easier. And the reason why I want to come up here is because there's a 30 rupee secret, which is really nice. And yes, the Lionels do take precedent in this quest. So I'm gonna kill him. And I am gonna go into Laurel for a second, but that's it. I do want to grab something there. So before I forget, there is a free super bomb that we can acquire pretty much right away, and there's no enemies guarding it. So I mean, not that there's no enemies defending it, but there are enemies I don't need to necessarily worry about. And now we're going to get out of here because you really don't want to be in Laurel if you don't have to be. It's not a good place to be. Alright, so on this screen we can get ourselves the power bracelet. And now we are going to go into Lionel Country. And there is a 30 rupee secret here, but really not easy to get. Whoa. Easy does it there, guys. Alright, I want to use at least one bomb here. This place could be dangerous. Yeah, just leave them alone for now. And I do want my boomerang. I mean, having the blue ring is really imperative for you surviving up here. And that 30 rupee secret is not worth dying over. Well, if we need it later, we'll come back when we're more prepared. So this is obviously where you're going to find your letter. Hello. So grab the letter. And then in the screen one left is where you find the wallet. So we'll grab that. And now I want to get the heck out of here and not stay here. Level 9 has been moved. Not here. I mean, obviously, because there's 2 overworlds. And I am going to go get one more heart container and then go back to the start with the whistle. As one of the good things the whistle does in this quest is it brings you to the start. So just leave these guys alone. And you really want to try to keep track of what money secrets you've gotten, because in Laurel it is the opposite. If it's a positive money here, it's a negative money there, and vice versa. Alright, so we're just going to leave that line all alone and get right to our whistle and get right back to our boomerang. Go in there and grab the heart container and then go right back to our whistle, because I want to get myself the heck out of here. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's get out of here, because it's really not a good place to be. It just really is not. Alright. Now that we have all that settled and done, we can finally go back to killing easy enemies for once. And not necessarily having to worry. So this is obviously a potion shop. And similar to the first quest, prices remain the same, and he changed it into an empty potion bottle. It is so much cooler. Alright, so now let's go get the white sword. And door repair charge, by the way, on that screen. You can now hold 500 rupees. There is a 30 on this screen, but you do need the whistle to get it. And then we need to make our way this way to get the white sword. It is in the same place. And I will refill my health, because going up there is really dangerous as well. And I will show off now that I have the whistle and I'm kind of on the way anyway. This next screen here, just to show you that the heart container's not here anymore. I mean, the whistle is here, but the heart container is gone. So yeah, you're gonna have to find the challenge in order to find that heart container, and this is where level 4 is. So I'm gonna just quickly open it up now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Because I should be able to end this part in level 2. Sorry, in level 4. And here's the Lost Hills. And that remains the same also. So if you don't have a magical shield at this point, there is a shop right over there that can get it to you. Just as an FYI. And yes, they guard the white sword with a stronger Lionel. And that is all I want here. So I could just bulldoze my way through levels 1, 2, and 3. And in order to get the magical boomerang, you still need to have the enemy bait. If you don't want the magical boomerang, you don't have to get it. It's not required to beat the game. It helps, but it's not required. So, just an FYI. Alright, so let's go take care of level 1 now. We're pretty much prepared for anything that level 1 should offer. And we're much stronger than we were the first time we went into level 1, which is really nice. And having the blue ring, the hammer, will just make things so much easier for us. Alright, so we did 2 of the rooms. I am going to do map completion in most of the levels, but not all of them. And I will tell you the levels as we get further into the game, the ones that we're not going to do. So you can already see the white sword does not have as much value as it once did, because it already takes 2 hits to kill some of these enemies here. And here you have Gorias, and I should have plenty of bombs to take care of the the Dongo. But why not kill these guys anyway? Yeah, and they only drop a bomb now instead of 4. But what's really cool about this is that because the key is gone here, you don't necessarily have to do some of the stuff. And there's item bubbles here. And nothing here. This used to be where the upgrades were if you went to the left and right, but they've removed that. And just more money in here. And here is the Dodongo that I was mentioning before. Remember, this used to be a key, so you probably wanted to have the step ladder before coming in here. So yeah, easy peasy to get him out of the way. And just get all these bats out of the way. It's easier with sword beams anyway. So grab the map. And I like how Matt took out the slow maneuvering on that surface, that sandy surface. And I will pick up this bomb now, because I'm not coming back to this place, that's for sure. So we should be able to easily take out level 2 also. And 3. Level 3 is really short. Level 2 is really short. We've took out most of it already. You know, it's just finishing it now. Now you're going to wonder why you don't have the boss key yet. Fret not. That was not a good idea. So let's get our boomerang. Don't want to waste bombs. Don't have unlimited right now. Later on I will, so I won't necessarily have to worry. So here you already see upgraded wall masters. And that is where you find your boss key. And then we're going to take our bombs and ignore this next room, because you really don't need to do very much in here. Just leave it alone. Just go straight up. There's nothing in there. There's no key. And just a plain Aqua Mantis. Take him out. Grab the heart container. And our first Triforce piece. Really, really cool. And now we can go straight to level 2. And as I said before, because we were able to, in the last part, do much of level 2, it really should not take very long. It's just a matter of clearing it out at this point. And I can actually get the bomb upgrades, which is kind of cool. Or the arrow upgrades. Now, one of the things that Matt changed, and I don't know if you remember me telling you guys in the first quest of New Legend of Zelda, but the bomb upgrades do not refill your bombs as they do in the original Zelda. So, by getting the bomb and arrow upgrades, they don't give you whatever the max is. You have to either buy it or whatever, so. And I'm getting a ton of money, which is really good. So maybe I'll be able to afford the arrow upgrades as well, but we'll see. We need about 400 rupees to do that. And I left one enemy on this screen, and it will remain that way. Alright, so let's take out level 2. Really not much to it now. And we don't even need to kill these guys at all. I mean, if you want to, feel free. Well, now I'm going to, just because he dared to touch me, so to speak. Yeah, you should have the white sword by now. If you don't, you might want to go get it. It makes this level is not easy, so I would highly recommend getting the white sword. And here are level 1 dark nuts. So just waiting for them to go away from the door. And there's your compass. And you can still bomb in these directions. Just get my hammer out. It's not expected that you have the hammer, of course, so if you don't have it, it's okay. And this room is exactly the same as it was. I guess just the enemies are maybe a little easier. And there you have more money. This used to be a key also. Now you do wanna, oh, here's the skull shooters. First introduction in this quest to them. I believe you got them for the first time in level 3. And yeah, this is why you want to kill that man Handler. Because there's no key in here. Oh, hello, Gibdos. Now this used to just be Zols, if you remember, in the original Second Quest, but not anymore. Yeah, these guys still do a ton of damage. Even with the blue ring, they still do a heart. And they take a heck of a lot of shots, too. But you do want to kill them all, because you get this little thing here, the boss key. And here you have bat rope keys. You can feel free to kill them or not. I'm trying to get whatever money I can get, so you still have a Gleeok here. Probably is not a bad idea to have a potion for Gleeok. Grab the money, because I'm not coming back here. Yeah, we should easily be able to take out level 3 also. Yeah, and it's just these blue dark nuts. You could take them out if you want. And I will, just be for completion's sake, but you don't have to. And I believe they either just give you money or bombs or both. Yeah, so we're just gonna pick up the bombs. And here is Gleeok. And it's a 2-headed Gleeok this time. Just trying to get this guy to go down. There it goes. Heart container. And that's level 2. I mean, you can just see how easy it is now. It's a joke. And now we'll just go straight to level 3, wipe that out, and call it a day. And I think it's faster if I blow my whistle to get there than it is to walk, I think. I'm going to take that chance and just go straight there from here. But I am going to grab a potion. Just empty out my wallet a little bit. So, let us go up now. Remember, door repair charge on that screen. And they do use the quarter life system in this quest, and because they do, you lose your full health pretty easily, but I don't need that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This is the way to level 3. And then in the next part, I'll probably grab another enemy bait because we'll need it for sure. I'm contemplating doing a swordless run of this quest, but we'll see. I'm not necessarily sure yet. It won't be for a while, but I am contemplating it. Yeah, there's really not a heck of a lot that you can do right now anyway. So we'll just go straight into level 2. And I believe you need the boomerang. It might be the whistle. Yeah, you need to blow the whistle right on that little thing there, or else it does not count. And here you have Gorias. Hello. I really should have my boomerang out. That would really be more helpful. And unfortunately, we need a key, which we don't have at the moment. Yeah, this level should not take very long. Oh, good. Clocks. Yeah, so I mean, the magical boomerang is in the same place, but anyway, there's the key. I mean, again, you don't actually have to do any of this if you don't want. It just helps a little bit. I mean, if it was the fire boomerang and it was worth the enemy bait, I would say, you know what, get it. It's actually always good to have a piece of enemy bait because the moblins also fall victim to it, just like the Gorias. And there's your map. That's in the same place, which is nice. And here you have level 2 ropes. So I guess the levels are a little easier. And there's your boss key, which you will need. Yes, grumble to you too. And like I said, this is all for the magic boomerang. So again, if you don't want it, you don't have to get it. But I am going to get it for completion's sake. That clock could have been useful a lot earlier. Well, there's my magic boomerang. And I have everything now, so I could just make a beeline for the end. I mean, look, you could quickly F6 back, but it's really not a lot of walking. So, just FYI. Just take your time, walk back. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold, I apologize. And now that we have our key, we can move on here. And this is why I said you really do need the boss key. You can't get it much further without it. And they throw in a level 2 Dodongo. And you really do want to smoke him out. You don't want to be dealing with him because he takes, I believe, 4 bombs to take out. But, I mean, that's one of the reasons you may or may not want to smoke them out is sometimes they'll drop better equipment for you. And you don't want to get caught by the wall masters. And there's a clock, which is really good. And you'll know when they're all dead because the compass will appear out of nowhere. Remember, you used to just be able to pick it up. So we have a lot of things to do in the next part as well. Besides our normal everyday things that we do. Oh, and look at this, level 3 Garayas. Oh, and a clock makes it even easier. I just hope they save some clocks for whisper rooms. And in this last place is where they throw your magic jar. All right, so that takes care of the first 3 levels of New Legend of Zelda Second Quest. All right, so join me next time as we continue on. I'm Nitro6003. I'll see you guys all next time.